All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. This is Twist Gaming, where you get to play board games with us. Coming to you live here from the PhD Speed Gaming Expo in Chicago, Illinois. I was going to say sunny Chicago, but windy Chicago, Illinois. Go Cubs.
Cubs.
Go Cubs. And today, right now, we are joined with Josh Githens from CGE. Thank you for joining us today, Josh.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure. So I see on the table you have something set up for us. This is Pictomania. You gave us a little bit of a primer on this at Gamma, but maybe we can go a little bit more in depth with that now.
Yeah, so Pictomania is a game that we have had available in the past, but what has happened is we have streamlined the scoring on the game, and we have also reduced the components and made the price a lot friendlier for people to be able to add to their collection. So when it's available, it's going to be $20.
Oh, nice.
The basic premise of the game is each player will be assigned one of these items to draw, something from card A or card B or card C, and then they'll be assigned a number. So if you're drawing A1, you would be drawing the first item. If you're drawing B6, you'd be drawing number 6 on the B card.
Okay.
Every player will be drawing their item at the same time, while also trying to guess what the other players are drawing. So if I think that you're drawing a helicopter, I would need to find my card numbered 6, and I would put my number 6 card face down in front of you to indicate that I think you're drawing, oops, it's on this side, think that you're drawing item number 6, the helicopter. If I thought you were drawing bread for some reason, which is number 6 on the B card, as long as I put the number 6 in front of you, I'm still going to get it right.
So if my bread happened to look like a helicopter, it'd still be okay.
It's still okay.
Okay.
It's a bit weird, but it's okay. So the game is played over 4 rounds, and each of the 4 rounds, the cards will get progressively more difficult in concept. So I'll show you some examples. So these are some level 1s.
So bread helicopters is round 1.
Right, and then we have like Jedi Knight, Samurai, etc. Yogurt, butter, cream, etc. And then spaghetti, shoelace, wire, yarn. So they're things that tend to be more visually similar. They're not always the same topic, but when you draw them on the paper, they're going to look very similar to each other.
Gotcha.
When we move in from that level, they're going to go to level 3.
Those aren't the hard ones.
Those are not the hard ones. That's 2 of 4. So level 3, we're going to have things like pub, tavern, etc. Whistle, berate, shout, cry, so all kind of emotion things. Let's see, what's another one? Mountain, hill, peak, canyon, ravine. So again, more similar concept, but also similar when you draw them. This is not the hardest level.
I'm worried to see what level 4 has.
So we're going to go all the way to level 4 now, and let me see. Saying, parable, metaphor, etc.
How does one draw a parable?
That's for you to find out and do. What about honesty, integrity?
Wow.
Here we go. Suspect, perpetrator, convict, witness, defendant.
Wow. Yeah, that definitely upped the ante significantly.
Yeah, so they get progressively harder. We play over 4 rounds. In the standard game, round 1, we do level 1 cards. Round 2, we do level 2 cards. Level 3 is 3, level 4 is 4, etc. But if you want to play a little bit easier, we can do multiple rounds at the lower end cards, or if we want to be a little bit more difficult, we'll play multiple rounds at the higher end cards. So you can mix and match with your group. The full game to completion is probably about a half hour. So it's very easy to draw the 4 rounds, count the score, yay, you won, great job. Hey, let's play again, and then shuffle the cards back up, deal them back out, and then get some new drawing paper and stuff.
So,
and we have a couple of examples of
man, these are great.
Of people's
so
drawings.
I can show them up close and personal here. So that's even I have to do this. So this is drawing.
Yeah, so that's just a drawing of a drawing, and if you'll see, I don't know if you can see.
It's the box
lid. They were drawing the box lid from the game to show that it was a game about drawing.
That's awesome.
So that's pretty cute. I like this one a lot. So I'll let you put that on there.
Oh, this is so cute. So
that one they're just conveying Fluffy because it's a teddy bear.
Oh.
So they were just wanted you to convey Fluffy. Hold on, there was another one that I thought was super cool and creative. I like when people get very creative with the way that they depict things. Oh, here we go. Here's one.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you see the picture? It's
devil went down to Georgia.
Fiddle. So they were conveying fiddle with the devil giving
Johnny the golden
fiddle, exactly. So you can get really creative, and a lot of people will see stuff like, how do I draw that? How do I draw that? Somebody had the Sydney Opera House, and in the moment of the game, they forgot that very unique kind of scallop seashell shape.
Right.
So they drew a kangaroo and music notes. On its own, you might not guess it's Sydney Opera House, but when you look at the list of words, you're like, that goes with this.
That's
Okay, you're number
Australian
4. There you go.
music.
Exactly.
Perfect.
So that's super fun. So again, this will be out. We'll have it available at Gen Con, and there were some stores that participated in an early release. So check with your local store to see if they're going to get it around that time, which is first week of August. If they did not participate, it will be available widely the first week of September.
All right. Very cool. So just to confirm there, you said everyone's drawing and guessing at the same time.
At the same time.
So that's where the mania in Pictomania is coming
Exactly. So you're drawing fiddle, and I'm drawing guitar, and Josh is drawing banjo, and Anne's drawing ukulele, and we're all drawing, and then we have to figure out, okay, which one are you? Which one are you? Which one are you?
from. Oh, man. Okay.
So it's super fun.
So what else have you brought for us here today? Because I saw some other goodies on the side of your table.
So
Some plus-size goodies.
Yeah, so many people are familiar with a game that we make called Codenames. It's been a pretty good seller. It's been reasonably popular.
I've seen it around a few times.
Yeah, a few times. And people like it so much, and we've had so much success for it. We often got requests for a larger version. You know, maybe it's easier to see with bigger groups, or people that can't read the words as well.
Or it shows off better on stream cameras.
Maybe it shows on stream camera. So what we have here is a giant XL size version of Codenames. I just brought a couple sample cards here. And just for reference, while these cards are not exactly the same size, they're very similar. These cards are about the size of the traditional Codenames cards. And you see the extra large are going to be significantly larger,
right.
But it doesn't take up an entire more table than you would normally have for a gaming table. So it would still fit comfortably on like a 4-foot table, or those traditional 6-foot by 30-inch tables that you see at game stores, or a lot of people might have at their home to play on.
But a lot easier to view from a distance. You don't have to crowd in together.
Right, a lot easier to see from a distance, a lot easier for groups to play with, a lot easier for people that can't see the words very well. They'll be able to see that. And this will be available, should be in stores, we're looking like 2, maybe 3 weeks. So my shipment is arriving this week, and then we're going to get it sent out. So you should be that should be showing up in stores pretty soon.
Gotcha. So that's right around the corner there.
Right, and the price on this will be $40. So it's twice the price of the regular game, but I'm sure you'll be able to find it for a good deal somewhere.
But more than twice the size.
More than twice the size. So pays for itself.
Yeah.
Pay for your packs. So we have that. All the contents are exactly the same as the base game, so it's just a larger version for people to enjoy.
All right, very cool. I know that you said you had some other sneak preview information.
Yeah, so we have some other
things
things coming out later this year that I don't have here with me to show you. I'll have some at the booth, and we'll have it at Origins next week. So if you guys are going to be there and want to stop by, but we'll also have it in Gen Con, so people will be able to stop by our room and see it there. So 2 years ago, we brought out the game Adrenaline, which is a first-person shooter theme, but it takes all the luck out. So you get to plan your weapons and who you're shooting and when you're shooting and what ammunition you're getting. We have an expansion for that, and that's going to add a 6th character.
Cool.
We also have some team play mechanics, where we can play 2 versus 2 versus 2 or 3 versus 3, etc. And we have some new adrenaline rush mechanic, which makes each character unique. They get a special adrenaline action.
Very cool.
That kind of supercharges your turn and does a unique thing that only that character can do.
Right.
We have also developed character-specific weapons. So if you really love playing with Sprague, kind of the green lizard guy, he has some cool weapons that are fit to him. If you like playing with Violet, the cool lady with the grenade launcher thing, she has special weapons for her. So we've made special weapons for each character.
Is that weapon only usable by that character, or is it just skinned more towards them? Maybe more.
It's designed more for them. So in some of the gameplay modes, the players will start with those 2 weapons for their character. Choose one to begin the game with. And I'm sure people are just going to take the weapons and mix them in so you can draw them out later, but we have it built so you kind of get a jump start on the beginning of the game by having one of your starting weapons and your special adrenaline action. And the way the adrenaline action is working is you can use that during your turn at no cost of an action. It's a bonus that you can do.
Okay.
What it does is it shortens your life meter by 1 click in exchange for being able to do this special thing. So instead of taking 11 hits to kill me, if I've used my adrenaline action twice, now it's only going to take 9.
But
so you kind of weigh the balance. Exactly.
There.
It's like, man, I really need to do this thing because I'm going to get to put out all this damage and take down a couple people and score a lot of points, but it's going to make me a little bit more vulnerable for the next turn.
You got to risk it for the biscuit.
Exactly.
Right? So I know we had the pleasure of showing off Adrenaline on stream before, so that's definitely something we'd be interested to show off as well. So I know that we're going to be at Origins as well.
And we'll have it at Dice Tower Convention as well in July, so people can stop by our booth and see it there. And if you guys want to play, I'd love to show it to you.
Fantastic. All right, so Josh, is there anything else that you have to talk about with us today?
I think that's all we have. So the Adrenaline expansion, we're looking at Essen in October. So we're looking at that time frame, and then we have one or two other things that we're working on that we want to get finalized before we share the release time for that. So
I can't steal like a sneak peek behind the
not
scenes.
Quite, not
Okay,
quite.
okay.
So maybe next time we'll share some info with you.
Gotcha. All right, thank you so much for joining us today, Josh. I really do appreciate it. And thank all of you for watching at home. Stay tuned for more coverage from throughout the day today here at the PhD Speed Gaming event in Chicago. That's right, windy Chicago. Go Cubs. Have a good one, everyone. Take care. CGE.